I do want to kind of have keep that in mind if that's a play that I'm trying to keep an eye kind of.
I will keep that in mind. This encounter is brought to you by Talgar rolling a 19.
Deep.
E. And we return to the party, who trekked across the hills from Long Saddle, investigated the ruins of Shining White, across the deforested area into the Lurkwoods. Upon traveling for a good day or so, the party ran into a troll patrol. After discovering a troll body with some arrows in it, they ran into a troll patrol, dispatched with it quickly, and upon hearing another patrol answer the first one's dying call, the party took shelter and hid inside the dome. We returned to the Lurkwood with the party venturing deeper into it, trying to determine the source of the undead horde. And that is where we pick up this week, inside the dome. Or y'all had cast the dome, I think, and then y'all moved further away and then cast it again, I believe, is where we ended last session, avoiding the patrol altogether.
That sounds about right.
Well, yeah, and then we went to sleep, and there were no encounters because of the dome, and then we woke up and we ended the episode.
Right.
And that's it. We're starting a fresh morning.
Yep. So make sure your spells are reset. Do whatever you need to do on that front if you didn't do it last week. So it's a actual kind of pretty day. Sun's coming up, birds are chirping. Signs of wildlife. You're a decent ways away from the last signs of civilization. It's quite peaceful.
And then Ewoks surround us.
Yub.
Do we know where the trail is? I know we were tracking the tracks. Or did we pull away from that?
I mean, you guys left the path and stuff. You could get back to it.
Yeah.
And begin searching for the tracks if that's what the party would like to do.
I mean, that's what I'm doing, but I don't know if anyone else wants to do anything first.
Well, that's why we came out here.
I'm ready to go.
Oh.
Okay, so give me a... Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to ask if there are any interesting mushrooms around. Just to collect.
You could roll me a survival.
Survival. 17.
You find some related mushrooms to the portobellos that would be quite tasty, eaten raw or cooked.
Well, then I'll collect them.
3 or 4 mushrooms. Who's scouting back to the tracks? Kalbren, I need a survival check from you.
Sorry. I knew I was muted and it took some time. Survival. Whoosh. Holy slow.
What did you do?
That one.
He's starting off the night right.
What have you done?
So after about 4 hours or so, Tyee, with your amazing perception, you notice that the sun's on the wrong side of you.
Oh, god damn it. Actually, Karl, we've gone the wrong way.
Are you sure? This is the way we came.
I'm quite sure.
We don't want to go the way we came. We want to go deeper in.
I would like to roll survival to get us back to the fucking tracks.
Okay.
Moonweaver guide you.
It'd be great if it's another nat 1. Just saying.
Hey. Fuck off.
Don't put that curse.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to do something real quick. Quick. Beyond 20 thing is off. Refreshing the sheet. And there we go. It's a 4. It's exactly 3 better, so fuck you. But I got guidance. Hold on. I got guidance 3, so it's a 15.
That's a total of a 15.
Yes.
It's a total 15.
You seem a little confused and could totally see how somebody could get lost in this forest.
I'm
But
stubborn,
you
and I blame it on
think-
Kalbren, though.
You think it's the other direction.
I'm gonna go the other direction.
Okay. Well, at this point, you spent half the day traveling. As you turn around and begin to head back. Whoever is scouting, give me a perception check, an active one.
I'll do it.
Okay.
17.
Hey.
17. All right. And then I need one person. I don't care who it is. Just roll a flat d20.
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Oh, never mind. Talgar does it.
19.
Okay. So, evening begins to fall. It's getting dark. You start to see some familiar landmarks. You're basically back where you started the day,
God
spending
damn it.
the entire day traveling. But you're at familiar grounds, where you set the dome the night before.
I got mushrooms out of it,
Party
so
like to do.
it was a good trip.
Scenic walk through the woods.
Yeah. And no trolls. Were there any clues to what else may be out here while we were doing our journey?
So far, you've just seen signs of wildlife. Pretty untamed country.
Everything seems normal out
Signs
here.
of bears or just general wildlife.
Yeah. No undead that we've seen yet.
So it is going to be evening soon. Is the party going to continue on to try to gain ground again back to the treks, or are you going to have another long rest?
I think we try to gain some ground.
Agreed.
Okay, so as the party travels off into the night, now that we're back to this point, whoever is scouting, I need one more survival check.
I'll do it.
You have dark vision, correct?
Oh boy, howdy do I.
Oh boy, howdy do I.
Well, the Dread Ambusher like doubles it, so it's 90 foot of dark vision.
Okay,
That would be a 16, 1/6 on survival.
good deal. So you move quickly, finding the path that you originally took, and are able to lead the party back. It's after about 4 hours of travel, about halfway, of the journey back to the trail. You hear the rustling of leaves and the stepping of branches, and some guttural mutterings up ahead. It sounds like they'll intersect your position here shortly.
Do they sound trollish by
They
design?
sound very familiar to trolls. Yes, like it's very troll-like. Ooga booga.
Do we want to ambush these guys too?
Worked well the first time.
Or do we want to make allies? I mean, we just keep killing everything we come across.
I'll nod in agreement, and I will begin to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
And trolls aren't gonna. They're just gonna want to eat us.
What's the casting time on Path Without a Trace?
One action.
Okay. So, vroom. It's up.
I like the sound effect. Vroom.
So I would like to crouch and try to approach them.
Talgar's just gonna try to stay still.
Don't move any armor.
Okay, so you would see them coming down the trail in a tight little cluster. They look to be geared out just like the other band before you. Heads down. It looks like they're headed back towards the direction you would like to go. But they're between you and, or you're between. They're coming towards you, heading deeper into the Lurkwood.
How many are there?
There are 3.
And are they carrying anything, or they're like seem to be just on a stroll, like patrol maybe?
They look to have nets at their waistband and big clubs, and big sharp claws.
Hola.
Oh,
Hola.
Which map are we on?
we are on
Deep Forest.
Deep Forest, yeah.
Thank you.
And I need to make them bigger so they're more imposing. I don't think trolls should be giant, but whatever.
I love the camera shake when you move them.
Yeah.
That's a nice touch. I imagine they're not yet in earshot, likely.
No, I'm giving you guys plenty of time to set up however you would like.
Yeah, so that's the thing. I also turn to the group and say,
I'm assuming that basically you heard them coming and you had 2 minutes basically to kind of cast the spell instantaneously, everybody get in position.
Yeah, right before combat, I do want to bless everybody.
Okay. So position wise, get everybody where you want to be. And then basically tell me what your held action is for the ambush. And then we'll pop those off, roll initiatives, and begin. Okay, so Talgar steps out. Spikes grow up out of the ground as Vinny blesses the whole party. Vesmir lets loose a ice storm.
Yep.
It covers the ground in difficult. Does it do damage? Do they need to make rolls?
Yes, the dexterity saving throw.
They are not very dexterous. Oh, but 20 on the first one. Natural 1 on the second one. And a 19 on the third one.
Okay, so they
hot,
take...
cold night.
It's... Alright.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, so they take 2d8 bludgeoning plus 4d6 cold. So it's 8 for a fail or 4 for a save.
Okay, so 8 damage to B, 4 to A and C.
And then 11 damage to the fail and 5 to the successes for cold damage.
I'm sorry, 11 to the fail?
Correct.
5 to the
Success.
successes. Dunsky. Okay, so as these detonations go off, Karl, that's your cue as you step forward from the shadows and let loose your bow shot.
just the lead one, which I think is
A.
A. I guess I probably could have just rolled this before. 26 to hit, so...
Yeah, that's definitely going to hit.
Yeah, right. Is that going to take into account? It does take into account. 9 total damage.
9 total damage to A. Okay.
Piercing.
Done. And with that, the trolls are caught up in this ice storm fury and spiked growth, taking shots. And this large half-orc Talgar has stepped forth in their way. And
Talgar.
Karl, you're leading us off.
So I also want to say I want to kind of keep half an eye on our surroundings because none of these appear shamanistic to me, and we were told by our little bird friend, or yeah, I think he did tell us there was like a shamany. We heard somehow there was a shamany one somewhere. So if we're not seeing it, I do want to kind of have like keep that in mind if that's at play, that I'm trying to keep an eye kind of.
I will keep that in mind. This encounter is brought to you by Talgar rolling a 19. Not plot driven.
Gotcha. Okay, so shot one's going. We're going to just keep focusing a bonus action. Our hunter's mark. First shot's a 25. Will assuredly hit.
Yes.
Yeah. That's that plus hunter's mark. Whoa, that was a nice one.
Yeah, you fought these guys before. You would know that their AC is, without anything extra, 15.
Go, okay. So the first shot is a 17 damage to A. Shot 2. Hits. The 22. An additional 13
You have to
damage.
pause. I forgot I had a
Yep.
pizza in the oven.
So yeah, Cal, if you're back, that would be 53 piercing to troll A, and then that would conclude my turn.
53 piercing.
Well, yeah, when you I max rolled like 2 or 3 of the shots, and I mean, double check my damage rolls. I don't think I missed anything, but yeah, that
We trust you.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, he's very bloodied as you put several good-sized holes at him. And if that is that, then Vinny, you are up. If you're here,
Yep. Nope. Can you hear
ready
me?
to
Did I
go.
mute?
Nope, you're good.
Okay.
Good.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna do something stupid, something I've never done before. So for my,
I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna do something really stupid.
that's a good point. So for my bonus action, I'm going to point a mirror at me and say, "Can't touch me," and I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on myself. Then for my movement, I'm going to run across a path, just screaming, "Ah!" trying to get their attention. And then for my action, I'm going to dodge.
Okay.
And that concludes my turn.
If that concludes your turn, it is the troll's turn. He is not in good shape. He does gain back 10 HP. And he is going to, with a furious glare, trudge forward through the pain to get to Talgar. So, Tyee, how much damage am I taking?
Is it, which one?
Troll A.
A is going to move straight to Talgar.
Looks like he's moving through 2. He's got kind of an angle.
Sure.
So it takes 44. Boom. He takes 11 damage.
Loses all he
All right.
gained back.
And he is going to swing his claws twice and attempt to bite Talgar.
At disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
Because he's dodging.
Yeah, sounds fun. Yep.
First one misses. Second one's a 16, that misses. He tries to bite you. And
Asshole.
that misses. Damn. Troll B. Going to attempt to move up next to. Okay, so he's going to end up going basically the full length there. Is it 4 tiles?
Okay.
Oh, he can't do the whole thing because it's double.
Movement penalty.
Rough
half
terrain.
movement.
So he can only actually get to the edge. He takes 3.
Okay.
And this other one, 1, 2. He's going to do the same thing, but going towards Vinny. So
So B takes 16 damage.
Okay.
And how many tiles did?
the same 3.
Okay. Do you want to use the same roll?
We haven't been. You can roll again.
Okay.
Unless you'd rather keep it, I'll let you make that call.
I'll roll it again just to see
Okay.
how it works out. 17. So
All
same
right,
damn
well,
thing.
Oh, he got an extra point. So C takes 17 points of damage. Both of them don't get out of the thing and can't get to their target, so they will both take a defensive posture. Vesmir, you're up. Tyee on deck. Talgar,
Okay.
be thinking about what you want to do to the guy that looks very crippled in front of you.
Alright,
Sir.
Vesmir going to move up, measuring it out, get to there.
Oh, brave.
Hmm.
And I am going to do a force wave.
Mm. You're a mean man. I like it.
53 degrees is what I'm in the internet.
Yeah, sure. Basically, you're moving up to where it doesn't hit Talgar.
Yep.
Gotcha.
They need to do Constitution save DC 16.
Mm.
First one fails. Second one rolls a natural 1. It fails.
Oh my god.
Okay, so with my extra, they move 15 feet backwards plus 5 extra feet for my trait.
So
And they
4.
take. Yes, they take 24 damage each and 4 squares of spike growth damage.
Okay, well, hold on. Give me a second to...
Hey, puppy.
He's mean. I'm so mean. Oh yeah, you're so mean.
Alright, so those took there. Okay, so what is the damage to Troll A? Before
So
spiked growth?
both of them take 24 damage for the fail save.
Oh, okay. Well, A just flat out fucking gets knocked down.
And then whatever's left in 4 squares.
Okay, and then I'm sorry, and then so 24?
For the wave damage.
For the wave damage, yes.
24 wave damage. Okay, and then Tyee, how much spiked growth?
23.
23. He looks incredibly cheese grated at this point. And that covers that. Anything else?
That is my turn.
Okay. Tyee, you're up. Talgar on deck.
Yeah, I will move. Excuse me. Move up to where Vesmir is. Sure, I can get there, right? Oh yeah, comfortably. And I will take. Oh, it snaps. Okay, whatever. I will shoot Troll A with Produce Flame.
Okay.
He's laying on the ground, isn't he?
He is laying on the ground, so you're
Motherfucker.
But you get
Alright.
a d4 for each attempt.
But he's also unconscious, so you get it cancels out disadvantage. So you got advantage and disadvantage, so it's just flat roll.
Okay, yeah, so it's just a flat roll plus 4. Plus a
D4.
D4.
Yep.
Okay. Does a 23 hit?
Yeah, he
Okay.
is. He is burned away in a
Yep.
screech of pain, and he is gone.
Okay, cool. And that ends my turn. And God, I'm gonna try to put my circle back where it was. I think it was just on the edge of Talgar, so I'll try to make that work. It was pretty much that.
Yeah.
Everybody happy with
Well,
that?
I think C was out of it though, right?
Not yet. It was at the edge.
He was like, yeah, he was like right at the edge, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And if he was out of it,
That's
we just say
that's
he was
the
out
right
of it.
spot.
But yeah, it's fine. Okay.
He was basically on the edge of it. He has one square to go.
Okay, then he's perfect. Good.
Okay, Talgar, you're up.
All right, Talgar.
The enemies are blown away in a wave in front of you.
All right, seeing C is trying to make his way towards Vinny, I'm gonna go towards C and get in front of Vinny. And then bonus action, I'm not gonna do my shield of faith. Bonus action is gonna be my little enmity thing. And I'm gonna swing. So 23.
That hits.
That'll be 13 damage. Oh, perhaps advantage, hold on. 11 to hit.
Plus a D4.
That misses.
Oh, plus, yeah.
Yep, you're
If
blessed.
you roll a 4, it hits.
Oh, only a 2.
Ah, so
So
close.
13.
Misses.
Alright, that is my turn.
Okay, Karl, you're up.
All right. We're going to bonus action move our hunter's mark onto Troll C. And incidentally, while we were in the middle of the turns, I was like, I wonder what the max damage of that first round from Karl is. It is 68. Is the total? Is the maximum
Is the
potential
max.
damage to do?
Damn.
Which,
You got close.
yeah, so 2 shots. Going to hit. Yeah, 21 to hit. That hits. This guy. Plus this guy. See, now I'm starting out. Here come the ones. First shot is 10.
Is that with the D4?
Second shot.
DC's 15.
No, but if he rolls a D4, he. Oh, I see. Never mind.
The two, yeah. So we hit again with the second shot.
Now, who are you shooting?
The Troll C.
Okay.
Second shot would be 8 damage.
Okay, so how much
If you
total
didn't hear
damage?
the first shot, yeah, that I should have written that down.
How much total?
Yeah, I'm summing now. 10 plus it's 18 total. Jeez.
All right.
That's the turn.
Troll C is bloodied. Vinny, you are up.
Who looks worse, Troll C or Troll B?
Troll B looks very much worse.
Okay. I'm actually going to run up to Troll C and just laugh in his face and dodge. And that'll end my turn.
Okay. Damn. That changes what I was going to do. Okay, I'll take the bait. I am going to swing twice with my claws on Vinny, and I'm going to attempt to bite Talgar. So
Okay, so for each claw swing, you have to do a wisdom saving throw first.
All right, so first clause wisdom is an 18.
Okay, that passes.
Okay, so I swing on you.
With
Natural
this
20.
with disadvantage
with
because I'm dodging.
disadvantage, no. 25.
Your luck is changing, and reaction. I'll cast Silvery Barbs, so he's got to try again on that roll.
I have to try to hit you again
On the first roll, yep.
with disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
22.
Damn it. And that's my reaction, so I can't use my other reaction. So that hits.
It's 10 points of slashing damage.
And
So that was for the first attack.
I maintain my bless.
Second attack, disadvantage, 17.
Meets beats.
You have the wisdom save.
Oh yeah, do a wisdom save for the second attack.
A 7.
Okay. Because he failed the wisdom save, he has to select a different target for his second attack.
He'll swing at Talgar then.
Because that's what my sanctuary does.
Disadvantage. Gotcha.
Just try to
Oh, it's
divide the
7.
attacks.
19 on Talgar for the swing that's redirected. That misses. Rolling the bite on Talgar. That is 11. That's another miss. Wrong direction. They both visibly heal a little bit, and with that, Vesmir, you are up.
Does Troll B do anything?
Oh, I'm sorry. Troll B is gonna be swinging on Talgar and try to bite him. No, I'm sorry. Troll B is way back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Troll B is actually going to try to move out of the circle, so that's what, a full square.
You're muted.
One full square.
Yeah.
Okay. Takes 2 damage. The minimum.
He stepped on a twig.
He
Alright.
did. Oh fuck.
And that is 2 of his, so then he would have 10 left. He is going to begin to attempt to run.
How much movement does he have left?
There's 10 left because he's taking a dash.
It was difficult terrain over the first square too.
Yeah, I counted the 2 off. He has a 6 movement,
Cool.
so now he has 10 left after the 1.
Righto.
So he is on the move. And that will be his turn. Tyee, I'm sorry, Vesmir, you are up. Tyee on deck.
Just calculating how far away he is. How bad does he look?
He is very bloody.
Very bloody. Okay. Sorry. Cool. He's within 120 feet. So,
So to be clear, bloodied means that they're at half or below. Very bloodied means that they're at a quarter or below.
I'm going to cast Magic Missile at 3rd level,
Okay.
and each one is going to pull him back 5 feet towards me as it happens. So he moves 15 feet, and he takes... I'll give you a total in a second. Takes a total of 10 damage and is pulled 15 feet back towards us.
He gets pulled back, roaring with anger, and he takes the hits and damage.
Cool.
Anything else?
That's my turn.
All right, Tyee, you're up. Talgar on deck.
I will shoot Produce Flame at the troll by Vinny and Talgar.
Okay.
19.
19 hits.
For 15 fire damage.
It screams in rage, and it looks very bloodied and blistered under the flames.
That'll end my turn.
Okay. Talgar, you're up.
All right. So I've still got my enmity going. I'm going to cast Searing Smite.
Nice.
And I'm going to swing on C again. It's going to be a dirty 20. That'll be 16 slashing and...
Alright, stand by. Against C.
Yes.
Yeah. And then
that cuts him down, and he is expired because he took fire damage.
Yep. And that'll be my turn then.
Okay, with that, Karl, you're up.
There. Check. There we go.
Is that good?
2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's a move. A little too far. Probably about right. Yep, just running up, trying to. Oh, right, and that one's dead now. So bonus action, moving the hunter's mark onto our runner, Mr. B, and taking our shots. That'll hit. Okay, shot 2. Oh, it was a 19 and a 16. I thought it was two 19s. That is.
Sorry, is he taking any damage?
No, yeah, I was just totaling it up. 27.
27. Okay, and with that, he expires. Falls to the ground. And Vinny, you're up.
I'm gonna try to run up and dash to him. I don't know how far I can get. I'm not going through the spike growth. No, I'm not gonna be able to get all the way up to him.
Nope, you will not. You can get probably like four squares away or so.
Yeah, I'll just get closer to him. Hey, Bub, you forgot your lunch! And just kind of wait here.
Okay. He is going to then stand up. And so that's half his movement. So he can go 6. On his turn as he takes dash. He's screaming the whole way. Vesmir, you're up.
He's a bit far away now.
That's not my fault.
Okay. I'm going to move within 120 feet. I'm... Sorry, just looking at my spells for what's got range. I'm going to cast Erupting Earth underneath him, which is a 20-foot square. Dexterity saving throw DC 16.
He rolls a 5.
Okay, so he takes 3d12 bludgeoning damage. Which is, oh man, 8. The ground is now difficult terrain, and also I pull him back towards us 5 feet.
Poor guy.
And that's
All
my
right.
turn.
Tyee, you're up. Talgar on deck.
My God, that fucker's just so far away. I will drop concentration.
Yeah, if he
That was-
gets to the edge of the map, he'll disappear into the brush.
Yeah. Okay. How much were these blocks again?
Like, they're like 4 tiles, the blocks on the ground. Although, with the measurement tool, it is accurate.
How much is one tile? I'm sorry?
5 feet.
Okay.
If you're using the measurement tool, times 5.
Yeah. The smaller ones are 5. The bigger ones are 10.
Okay. I am gonna shoot him with a guiding bolt from where I am. I'm gonna move up. Hold on. I'm gonna move up. Yeah, I'm gonna move up my full movement, then I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Just like right there. And then I'll hit him with a guiding bolt. 27.
That hits.
14 radiant damage.
He drops.
Nice.
Um,
And that'll end my turn.
Talgar, you're up. For ease of
By myself.
narration... Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Keep going. Talgar, you're up.
I'm just gonna do my full movement and dash to try to get closer.
Okay. Karl, you're up.
Yeah. Oh, there. God. My token.
Alright.
My token is like all I can see of my token is the shoulders and the head, and the token is wearing a cloak. And it took me a lot longer to find the token.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Try to get a little closer.
So the troll's down at the moment.
He is down on the ground.
Prone. Yep.
So if he is on the ground,
Okay,
I'm
just
going-
based on the fact that of his movement and how close everybody is and so forth, for narration's sake and gameplay's sake, you all are able to get to the troll. How do you wish to end him? Are you just going to cast the Produce Flame, Tyee?
I was about to say
Yes.
leave it
Oh.
dark, but wrong campaign.
Okay, so he is expired. Mathematically, he can't get off the board before you're all there
Oh, okay.
because of the...
I put away my alchemical fire. I have 2 left.
Thanks, math.
Like, if he wasn't being proned every fucking round,
Yeah.
he would be able to do it. But losing half and then being in difficult terrain, like, he's not going anywhere quick. And then every time Vinny touches, or Vesmir touches him, he rolls freaking further away from the edge.
Seraphic.
Heavy magic, yo.
You have slayed the troll patrol party.
Patrol party.
Yeah, troll
you
patrol.
know, party like a
yeah.
troll party.
Troll patrol. Boo.
I thought it was funny.
Anything on him?
Just what I described, basically nets. the same kind of necklace with a pendant and purple hand on it.
Yeah, I think we tried to roll a religion check to determine what it was, and I don't think we figured it out.
Yeah, I don't
Based
think
on
we
common
did.
knowledge of what y'all know from taverns and whatnot, the Lurkwood is just known to have a decent amount of trolls living in it.
Just a bullshit forest, man. Little bullshit forest things.
Yeah, but these trolls had a lot of nets.
Probably a hunting party for
Seems
food.
unusual. Well, I suppose.
Is that usual fare for a troll?
It's what usual fare.
I'm asking Callie, is that usual fare, a net for a troll? Do they fashion tools?
You've never run into a troll or heard stories of them carrying nets before.
Gosh, I've never heard of them using nets before. That's a little interesting, but let's not dally here. We must push on. It's getting dark, and we've got to get further away than where we are.
All right, I got a roll for this. Hold on. Sorry.
My dog needs to fucking go pee now. God damn it.
You want to go take care of that?
Well, I should be within range.
Oh,
Put him in the bath.
Vinny, for whatever reason, I don't know if it has value to anyone, but he tries to lob off and collect a troll dick.
Okay, he did it. All right.
Yes, he did.
Do what now?
He did exactly what you heard.
He lobs off and collects a troll dick, a troll penis. Might be good for the
Be
market.
careful, you might grow another one with that.
Hey, you could
Oh
farm
no,
it.
he's on fire.
Oh.
Might go great with these mushrooms. It is getting kind of dark, so we're gonna
So
need
don't
to.
eat the soup later if Vinny makes some.
Yeah.
It will be dawn. It will be dawn very soon.
Ooh.
Oh, it's that late? Oof.
Yeah, we just kept on.
It's
I
past our
just-
bedtime.
Well, I
I
say very
didn't get
soon,
that
but like
second.
within a few hours, I guess. Like,
Oh, then it's time to go to sleep then.
Yeah, if we want to
Absolutely.
get off the path where we won't lose it, then I can put up the dome and we can get ourselves asleep.
okay.
I'll find it. So yes, off the path.
Okay, so you're off the path. You set up the dome. Anybody taking a watch?
We're in the dome. We don't have to.
Um,
We can if we want. Oh yeah, we have horses.
That's
We got to
true.
go back for those.
For narration's sake, y'all found a nice little gully and were able to tie them up and are confident that they'll be there when you return.
Okay.
Unless you, for whatever reason, really want to hang on to them.
I
If that's the
said
case, I'm
I'm
about to put them on the board.
satisfied.
I told you I didn't want a horse. This is why.
It's not your horse. It's Ty's second one.
Round, round, get around. I get around. Yeah.
Dome up,
So,
whatnot.
anybody taking watch?
Yes,
I'll take a first watch.
Vesmir second.
Okay, so I need a volunteer and roll a d20.
I will roll a d20.
Okay.
It's a 19 again.
My headset cut out. What was that?
Nice.
It's a 19 again.
Are you fucking serious?
I'm dead serious.
You hear
Okay.
a troll patrol in the background.
You hear the familiar sounds of another patrol approaching. You've only been trying to rest for a couple hours. You're a little ways off the path, but y'all made no effort to disguise the carnage that you left behind from the last patrol. What would you like to do? You hear them coming. They'll be, on the trail, soon.
Vesmir speaks quietly. Well, maybe we can convince these ones that we are not worth messing with, and we can be on our way. This is starting to get tedious.
Is you're going to try to reason with the trolls, yes?
Well, intimidate them, no less.
Or we
Is
could
your
just
mind work?
Sleep through them passing by.
I'm still sleeping in my dome
Yeah,
for the
everybody's
full 8
sleeping. It's
hours.
just the, I guess whoever was on watch and staying up.
The first watch, second watch, or
We'll say it's at shift change, so that way both y'all are up.
Shift change. There we go.
all right. Well, Ty, what do you think? Do we try to sleep through this, or do we wake up? I don't know. Maybe we wake up Karl and get him to scout it out.
Well. So we've got our horses with us, right?
No, we put them in a gully.
Are they? They're not with us.
No, they're off in the side safe.
They're off
According
on
to
the side.
Califax.
Okay. I say we just, we're in the dome, right?
Yes.
I say we just let them pass.
I would very well agree with this. I will wake you again if they seem to pose a threat.
Well, if y'all aren't reacting to it, as you're about to go to sleep, you would notice as well. They discover the bodies. They beat around the bushes in the immediate area, looking for clues. It's still a little bit dark. They don't seem to find anything. They scratch their head, grab the bodies, and drag them off towards the direction you're going. But they
That's how
pass
we
by
get
without
undead
finding you.
trolls. Okay.
So, with that, and not waking the party, everybody gets to cycle a long rest.
Excellent.
Well, we should be on our way. We narrowly missed the troll patrol. They took the bodies. Minus, apparently, a troll dick.
Yeah,
Vinny starts waving it around.
here it is.
Ah!
Yeah. So which way did they go?
Improvised bludgeoning weapon.
Or piercing. Heyo.
The zombie tracks and the troll tracks, Vinny, lead further into the Lurkwood Forest.
It looks like we're going to encounter a lot more of these.
Oh, yes, I should assume so.
It's gonna be tough with only one of us able to throw fire.
Oh, we know how to handle them. No, well,
I can light them on fire if I hit them.
you could do something about fire with your arrows. Yes?
I'd be able to fashion something. I've still got some lamp oil and other flammables.
See, you'll figure it out.
As long as it does not turn out like that sheriff badge, we should be okay.
That practice.
No, well, you need it. That's terrible.
I don't know. It looks kind of fancy.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, I would agree with
Dang.
Ty on this one.
Oh, everybody's a critic.
Yes.
Yes.
Vesmir just nods.
Talgar just appreciates the effort.
Can't you just light an
Pay
arrow
for
on
effort.
fire and shoot at that?
Need something to be lit on fire.
It's
More
made
than
of
just the
wood.
tip. Maybe I'll try that next fight. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yes,
Or
but
the shot.
you need some sort of accelerant, otherwise it will not stay alight flying through the air.
That I have. That I have. And out of the backpack, you see like a couple bottles of lamp oil that Karl procured.
Okay. You're going to attempt to fashion some burning arrows?
Sure.
Well, Carl, if use some of this molasses within the liquid, it should thicken it up and potentially give it a longer burn time.
All right. Yeah, I'd like to take maybe 10 arrows and give it an attempt. To.
And what are you wrapping them with?
I do need some cloth of some sort, I would think.
Shame those trolls
Sorry,
are
we're going
gone.
to check.
Sorry,
The
Ken?
trolls are gone.
I'm just saying, shame those trolls were gone. Otherwise, we could have like taken their loincloths and made that for you.
Oh.
Yeah, I do need some sort of. It's got a good point. I need some sort of cloth.
What about this netting that I took off of one of them? Can you soak that and wrap it up?
It's better than nothing. Yeah, so we'll take the netting and cut it up and use that as a wrapping, and then mix the lamp oil with the molasses. I think was it actually molasses or
Yes, I have
so?
more.
Yeah. So he's got molasses. So mix lamp oil and molasses and use that to soak 10 arrows. Try to use that to wrap around 10 arrows.
Okay. So you soak 10 arrows, and we'll see how it goes in the battle.
What battle?
Yeah, we'll figure out how we light them. Like lighting them may still be a trick, but we're going to see how that works.
I could just set fires, so. There's a fire. There's a fire.
So the sun's beginning to get high in the day, as y'all have slept and ate arrows, ate some rations. Need to mark one of those off.
Yep. Well, we might as well carry on down the trail.
So, who's my scout? Give me a survival roll.
Yeah, could have been worse. That is a 22.
You
Look at you,
easily
Mr.
pick up the
Humble
tracks.
over there.
What's that?
Look at you, Mr. Humble over there. Could have been worse. 22.
So you easily pick up the tracks, especially with the bodies that were dragged off, and it's quite easy to follow. You make good ground as you get further in. This definitely, you see multiple paths kind of converging onto the one that you're following, widening the one that you're on. You see lots of different troll footprints. You also can see faint remnants of the undead horde. It definitely originated somewhere from this direction. It isn't too long before you come to a fork where the troll path and footprints lead off one direction off into the Lurkwood Forest, and the undead horde tracks continue up ahead.
Oh, I thought they were related. Like maybe the trolls did something, but I guess not.
It seems they have their own things they're working on. Well, we came here for the undead. I say we carry on and keep going to the end of that trail.
Yes, the trolls seem to be mere cannon fodder.
Surprised the undead didn't go see the trolls first.
All right, so as you continue down the path, it isn't long before you find, with your amazing passive perception, a few well hidden to the untrained eye, but definitely at troll eye level and clearly marked shamanistic totems that look fairly ominous. They have the universal vibe of like danger, don't go this way.
If you look down here, you'll see the well, we've encountered some totems. They are. Yes, they are warnings. They appear to be telling us not to go this way, so we're clearly going the right way.
This seems to be apt. Let's proceed with cautions then, shall we?
I take a quick moment to try to carve a dick into one of the totems, like the one I procured.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Can you draw
Artistic
for us
ability.
what that looks like?
15.
The whiteboard.
Theater of the mind, my friends.
All right. So you vandalize the shaman totems.
Now I'm
And
good
the
to
party
go.
says those don't apply to us and continue down the path.
Those don't apply to me.
As you get further into the Lurkwood, just a general peaceful vibe kind of starts to give way to just a more murky. The shadows get a little bit longer. There's a fog that clings to the ground. The trees just look and feel older. You're approaching kind of the heart of the Lurkwood forest, the old growth. The vibrant signs of wildlife have kind of faded away. It's very still, with very little wind blowing about. As you continue to progress through that, you notice a small depression, kind of a basin, and in the bottom of that basin is there's a waterfall that feeds into the basin, and what looks to be a ruins of some ancient small structure, possibly a temple, long since abandoned.
Hmm.
Do we know what race might have created this temple?
You're a little ways away from it at this point. There is a small path that leads down. You see the undead horde footprints look to emanate, or come, like, head to the same direction.
Is there any alternate paths around it, or like parallel, so we're not necessarily walking directly into the lines then?
Now it looks like it all kind of funnels in, and there's a small a bridge that crosses a small stream that is fed off of the waterfall.
Looks like we only have one way in, so we should continue.
As you descend into the basin, you see two large hulking figures standing amongst the ruins. In the distance, they don't seem to notice you as you stealthily approach. And we can shift boards to. Give me just 1 second. Hold on, my dog's.
Let me see. I don't see a 1 second on here.
I don't see any about dogs either.
Yeah, is there anything named Krusty? I don't see it.
He knows we had pizza. He's just not in a good mood. He doesn't like the
Aw.
outside being cold, and
Poor thing.
Oh, puppies.
all right, hold on. Where are we at? S. Misty Falls Cave. No, I'm sorry.
What?
Mr. Possible.
No!
Misty Falls Temple.
Uh,
Sorry, foreshadowing.
Misty Falls Temple. Temple.
Ooh. This is pretty.
Oh, temple.
Sure is Misty. Look, a waterfall.
Misty and her Pokemon.
All right. You see two large hulking figures in the ruins themselves. They have the silhouettes of trolls. They again don't seem to take notice to you at this point.
Vesmir says quietly, don't think it's quite strange that a horde of undead would come and use this, bridge to make their way back and forth. It's
Did the tracks come to this bridge?
They do.
Well, at least it's sturdy enough.
But they're leading out of the bridge, right? Like they're coming our direction.
Yes.
Yeah. As well, I imagine they're controlled, and if the controller is intelligent, then might just not think much of it at all to go across a bridge.
Well,
Probably still would be faster.
some semantics nonetheless. But now? Do the trolls in the background look like they're moving at all, or like
They look-
live, or just statues?
They look to just be standing completely still.
Any dead bodies in the water?
Roll me perception.
13.
14.
13. Close enough.
Was that a yes? A 14.
1, 3, 13.
Okay. Surprisingly, a few of the rocks on the riverbanks and the cattails, upon a little bit closer inspection, look to be. There's a hand. There's a foot. Looks to be a forearm.
Tis the happy place.
I'm going to cast Mage Hand and see if you can go give me a hand.
You can pick up a hand with a mage hand.
Hey, look, it's a hand. Ooh,
It's
ooh.
quite rotten, but it's been in the water for a little bit.
Any skulls?
Karl, do you want to maybe go see if you can sneak ahead and find out if those hulking figures could be problematic over there?
They're definitely something. Then Karl
Let me finish up with Vinny first here. So, Vinny, what are you doing? You've pulled a hand out.
I just real quick, are there any skulls?
You don't notice any skulls.
Okay, I throw the hand back and I'll end my turn for now.
Okay. Okay. Anybody else doing anything before we move forward?
Nope.
Yep. Alright,
Okay. So, what's the plan?
Throw the hood up, crouch, disappear into the shadows, and try to get a little closer look.
Okay.
Vesmir leans in closely to Vinny and says, next time if you need a hand with something, just let me know.
I gotcha.
Give me a stealth check, Karl.
Would that be advantage because it's dark? And all the invisible
Sure.
stuff?
Sure.
After that roll, I'll just do a straight D20. We'll take the plus. Okay, that's 9. What was the 9 plus? So 16 plus. What was that D4? Oh, sorry, 1 second. The D4 was a 4. 20, dirty 20 is what that's going to be.
Dirty 20. Okay. Roll me a perception.
That is also a dirty 20.
Okay. So, as you make your way, I'm assuming across the bridge.
Yes, as close as I need to be to try to figure out discerning if they are statues, if they're not, what are they?
So they don't appear to be statues. You do see slight movement from them, but they're unlike any of the other trolls that you've seen so far. They're very dark in color. You see some stitching on them, and they're almost like a black necrotic, like rotted kind of detail. Their eyes look blank, and they just seem to be just standing there. As you approach the far side of the bridge with your perception roll, you catch the faintest light glimmer off of what appears to be a silver thread. as you see what looks to be, upon further inspection, some type of large arcane rune that extends to the bridge edge.
Like on the shore, basically, like
Yeah,
once you step off the bridge.
basically, yeah.
All right. At that point, yeah. So seeing that, I'm going to just turn around, go back, look at Vesmir, and say, "There's something magic over there. For one, maybe a rune. I don't know what, but it's something that I'm not going to go near until somebody else takes a closer look, and let them know."
You stay with me for to be safe, and I will have a closer look. But yes, probably wise not to leave the bridge. And can I do an Arcana check on this?
Yes, you may.
25.
This looks like a very large ward.
Would I have any understanding what sort of ward or how it works? Or
It's very large.
You wouldn't have any insight into necessarily exactly how it works, but you know that it's here. You know from wards it could be anything from sounding a high-pitched alarm, or summoning an illusion, or alerting somebody to your presence. It could do all kinds of triggered events, whatever the caster decided to do. And one this size, it's would have taken significant effort.
I see.
I'll ask Vesmir, can you tell where it affects? Is it just the bridge, or could we go through the water?
At this point, I do not know. I don't have any means of dispelling said magic, but possibly Tyee may. And I head back to Tyee and ask if he has any dispel magic.
Mm. I do. I can dispel that. From 120 feet away, too. Jesus. It's wild. So long. That's...
Snipe it off.
yeah, Jesus.
Oh my god. I just like dispel an airship as it flies
Yeah,
over.
fuck, it's so far, right? It's so far. Why did they make it like that? I mean, good lord.
Hey, Tyee.
But, yeah.
Tyee. You can do this. And I give you a D4 inspiration.
You're like, okay. Is there a roll for that?
Usually with dispel, it's...
Sorry,
if it's-
dispelling.
If it's third level or lower, it's just gone.
Okay, then you'll need to roll for it.
Okay. Ooh. The DC is 10 plus the spell's level.
Yes.
So
Plus your thingy from him. Yeah.
If you need
plus his D4.
You'll
Yeah.
get to roll indeed.
I will. Yeah. Okay. Good. It's an 8. Fuck.
You reach out to try to dispel it.
10.
Pushes against you, and does not bend to your will.
Awesome.
So, Tyee, we are good, yes?
No, it's still there. It's very strong. We should go around that.
Do we know where it? Yeah. Do we know how big it is?
I don't know. It's very big.
Based on where the thread that makes up part of the materials used, it looks like it encompasses the complete ruins of the temple, and kind of extends just to where the bridge is at. So if you just, here, I'll just do a fucking circle.
I was going to say, is it possible to ritual cast detect magic and just...
Like, but a little bit over. Like, basically that dome just uncovering the temple here. So you'd know that, like, you could, right here would trigger it, or right at the end of the bridge would trigger it. But you could get ashore over here or something. But it doesn't look like you can get into the ruins without crossing that threshold.
Maybe that activates those gods over there.
Seems likely. It also could instantly kill somebody that steps on it.
Ew.
Well, I mean, it kind of almost looks like a door, yes?
Uh-oh.
Thanks, Kelly.
I was waiting for it.
I'm sure it's nothing. I'm sure you'll be okay. It might hurt a little bit, but we have things for that. You'll be okay.
I could try to set it off. See what happens. If we can't stop it.
Anybody else see the wiggly vines, by the way?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
a cool effect. I think
That's
it's supposed to be the
air quotes
waterfall.
water.
Air quotes water. Nice.
And so do we see a way into that? You said something about an entrance into there.
Into where?
Oh, okay. So maybe I'm mistaken.
But there's a ward around the ruins
Gotcha.
that extends to basically the bottom of the bridge there.
I am going to just hold my action with a ray of frost. And
Where was this door at?
Basically right in front of you.
just through the archways. Look, this Talgar. I think discretion is necessary and honesty. I must let you know that there's some kind of arcane ward, and this might be problematic going forward. But I think having you there for protection is our best bet.
I don't see
Wait.
much other choice unless we're going back.
Wait. Can I use my inspiration to roll that again?
No, it just adds to the roll.
No, I have inspiration.
Oh.
If you have an inspiration point, then yes, you can. What are you re-rolling?
Good
dispel.
time.
The
I'm going to
dispel?
give you another inspiration D8 for that.
Okay.
I don't think it would work that way. Like, it would just, he would still have the D4 on the D20. I don't think, because he would have to roll both times with that D8 extra.
Well, no, I'm giving
'Cause
him a
it's-
second inspiration D8 die to use because he didn't use it the first time. Or he used it the first time, but it wasn't enough.
Gotcha.
So roll away, sir.
17.
You see the entire field shimmer for a second with arcane energy before it blinks out and the thread is broken. You have dispelled the ward.
I
Can
knew
you tell us what
had
it was?
It was a level 5.
No, what was it?
Oh, well, I'll tell you later.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah. No, that's fine. It's just my curiosity is like I'm piqued. I want to know what it is. So yeah, later's great. Yeah, I'll take it later.
Okay.
Well, Talgar, the door is open. There are two big things over there.
Yes, the water's gone. The water's gone. I thought it didn't work, but I'm not used to this dispel magic yet. But it worked. Thought the trust is a little bit better. We should go. It's fine. We should just move along. This bridge is creaky anyway. This water creeps me out.
All right. Talgar will start moving forward.
Tyee, as you cross the bridge with your amazing passive perception, you had noticed amongst all of the odd body parts that have been dumped in the river here, mixed in with predominantly human hands, you see a few orc hands and feet.
Like just hands and feet?
Yeah.
Collect them for their bounty.
Like nothing else?
Like, I mean, there's chunks of like forearm and things like that, but like easily identifiable.
Like there's no like feet.
Like you find like chunks of
He
orc
said, he
parts.
said hands and feet, didn't he?
He did say feet. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. 'Cause
Bless you.
Yeah. Jesus.
But yeah, you find some mixed in with all of the predominantly human parts. You find a few orc parts as well.
So this is just generic assortment parts.
Yes.
Okay. Like, huh.
Hey, Vinny, do you want an orc dick?
I got a bigger one here. It's all right.
Does this... Is this characteristic of something? Particularly terrible that might be well known?
What do you mean?
Like, can he
I'm
identify
asking if
what
there's
may have
like a
caused this?
history check or a survival check or whatever it might apply. You make your choice.
Based
like,
on what you've
Characteristic of something.
based on what you've been chasing, the undead horde, the stitched together abominations, the necromantic alchemy, you're definitely getting a lot of necromantic vibes off of the surrounding area. You could roll me an arcana or possibly a history check.
Yeah, my thing is just like it's weird that there's just the parts in the river. You know, like you figured they would be put to use. I don't know. It just seems odd. You know, it seems noteworthy. So you'd accept Arcana or History?
Yes.
The same roll basically for me. So Arcana it is. It's a 15.
You feel like this is probably the right place if you're looking for the origins of a crazy zombie horde.
Great. Yeah. I'm mostly worried that there's like something to all the parts in the river that I'm overlooking. I get the indicators. It's just
Yeah.
Yeah.
The flavored text is freaking him out, essentially.
I get that.
like because you've mentioned it a few times. Like there's a lot of hands in this river. I'm like, okay, well maybe I'll key
That's
into that
because
a
I
little
kept looking and poking.
The message to convey there with your passive perception is that there are some human parts, like much like you saw the horde, but mixed in with those, new to the equation, looks to be a few orc parts.
Okay. Like, you see, there's that's not just human junk. There's some orc things, orc bits. You can tell because the hands are more gnarly. Look at the Talgar. Show us your hands.
Talgar whips out his hand.
You see how beefy that thing is? And look at those ones over there. Huge.
Yeah, those
I
are
handle
door opening
Steve's.
hands.
Okay, so while you're conversing, the lumbering shapes are just
Lumbering.
lumbering.
Oh, they're much
Growing,
larger
apparently.
now. Oh my god. Fuck.
Sorry, my head. I didn't realize that they were giant creatures until last session. I thought they were just like medium size or large, not jumbotrons.
You think they're like the?
So,
Sorry, go on.
what would the party like to do?
You think they're like the
Proceed cautiously.
the undead at that town that were just standing there not doing anything? Like mindless?
You're getting the same kind of mindless vibes off them at the moment.
Talgar's gonna pick up a rock and kind of throw it near one of them to see if they react.
Talgar, you can handle undead with something, can't you? Can't you make them afraid?
The rock bounces aimlessly away.
Good
They
question.
don't seem to respond or react.
No. These are good guys, and I approach them.
Okay. Well, what are you doing?
I want to see if I could take one by the hand and very gently lead it to the party. Like a parent with their kid.
You're gonna reach out and grab its hand and try to lead him somewhere?
Yeah, lead it towards the party.
Okay. Move your token up there. As you reach out and grab its hand, both of their eyes flash purple, and their eye sockets are basically filled with a purple flame. They snap to, turn, and I need everybody to roll initiatives.
Yay!
That did not go the way I
Being
expected.
touched.
No touching.
Did not ask for consent.
That's a good point.
Classic.
What's the grass character's name?
Henry Crabgrass.
Henry
Henry
Crabgrass.
Yep.
My wife got me a Henry Crabgrass notebook. Did I ever show you guys that?
Aw.
No, you
Yeah.
did not.
Yeah, man. And a Henry Crabgrass mug.
Everybody rolled initiatives.
See my
Yeah.
Henry. Consent, please.
Adorable.
Yep.
I got mine.
Do you need us to read them out, or
Nope, it pumped them all in there. Vesmir, you got a 7.
all right?
Karl, 16. All right,
Yes.
well, I'm top man on Totem Pole.
Rip.
The orcs have rolled a 19. Or not orcs, trolls. Vinny, the one in front of you is going to swing twice and then bite at you once. So, 2 swings. You're the luckiest goblin alive. And then 1 bite. 20 for the bite.
No biting, and I'll use my last inspiration to cutting words. So that's a D8. So -4 is what?
Well, it does 10 damage to you.
Well, wait. What was its attack roll?
Oh, its attack roll was 20.
-4, because I did
Okay,
cutting words,
so that takes it to 16.
and that barely misses me.
Okay. So then it misses. Troll B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is going to move forward and open its large maw and spray acid out of its face.
Oh,
at
fuck
the
you.
party. And a 15-foot cone. Unfortunately,
Oh.
does look like it's only Talgar.
Great.
Sorry, I blind moved. I thought I was within range of more of you.
You did what it would do.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 11.
Well, that's an 8.
Unfortunately, you miss. You take 23 points of acid damage.
Ow.
Hey, yeah.
Karl, you're up. Vinny on deck.
Seeing the acid fly, we'll take 1, 2. Actually, yeah, right there's fine. We won't go through super far. Gonna move over there and look at Troll Bravo. Or bonus action, Hunter's Mark. And you hear this sound of a cannon loading as the shots start flying. Just like that. I was just thinking I hadn't crit in a while, so that's a nat 20.
Nice.
Oh, it already... Okay, so let's see how this is going to do. Oh, that's weird. That's unfortunate. It actually, like, the D&D Beyond, it upped my damage dice. It doubled them, but then I clicked them and then didn't actually roll them double. So I'm going to just get everything and total it up here in a second. 1d8. Okay. No. Go another.
Do that hard math.
Do this. That's the additional crit damage. Oh, that is crappy. A 1d8 plus 2d6, and I rolled a 3, a 2, and a 2.
Oh, fuck.
All right. So anyway, that's shot 1. I started getting a piece of paper and a pen.
How much
this.
for shot 1? And on who?
I was going to give you the grand total if you want, or we can do it piecemeal.
Whatever works.
Alrighty. Yeah. Just hang tight and I'll get. Yeah. 1 second. Sorry.
No worries, man. Just give me a number when you're up.
Can do 19. I imagine 19 still hits.
Yeah.
Yep. That damage will be. Boy, 10. Second shot, third shot. Yeah, that's going to hit. That's a 23. That, then another 1d8 because Dread Ambusher. Okay. That is 50 damage. And then that's my turn.
Against 2, B.
Against B, yep.
50 damage.
50, yep.
Boom. He is bloodied. And Vinny, you're up. Talgar on deck.
I just wanted to be her friend, and I'll point the mirror to myself and be like, a bonus action, can't touch this. And I cast Sanctuary on myself and take the dodge action. I'm going to move just a little bit behind, off to the side, but still in range, and I'll end my turn here.
Okay. Talgar? You're up. Vesmir on deck.
Bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Me.
Dang. Alright, then I'm going to go up to B. And swing on him.
Swing away.
God damn. So a 9 for the first one.
That is not going to hit.
And an 11 for the second.
That's not going to hit either.
And that'll be my sad little turn.
Aw.
Okay, Vesmir, you're up. Tyee on deck.
Okay, I'm going to cast Magic Missile at level 5.
Yeah.
I'm going to do 1 on Troll A and 4 on Troll B to push it into the water, as indicated by my measuring tool.
Okay.
So, Troll A is going to take 4 damage and be pushed 15 feet away, 5 feet away in the opposite direction of Vinny. And the other one's going to take, I'll give you a total. That is 12 damage.
12 damage on B.
Yes.
Okay, and how much on A?
A was 4 damage, sorry.
4 damage. Alright. Cool. Anything else?
That's my turn.
Tyee, you're up.
I'm going to move back here onto the bridge, and then I'm going to light up my robes, and I will begin Form of the Archer, and I'll send a guiding bolt at Troll B.
Okay.
16.
16 hits.
Oh. I was thinking the worst. Alright. 13 radiant damage. He's glowing. Following it up with the archery bolt. With advantage.
Very bloodied.
Sending it with advantage. It is... it's a nat 20.
Nice.
And 15 more radiant damage.
Okay. He has 9 HP left, so how do you want to do it?
Oh yeah. You just boom, 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 and that's it. Just quick and clean.
Alright, so he crashes into the water. And anything else?
No, that ends my turn. Thank you.
Okay, it is Troll A's turn. He is going to rush Vinny. And swing twice.
Each time wisdom saving throw.
Two.
All right.
What does that mean?
Okay, the first saving, since he failed, he forfeits his attack or has to attack something else with that attack.
Okay, so he forfeits his attack. Second attack.
Vicious.
15.
Vicious.
Is that wisdom?
Yeah.
Okay, that succeeds. So he can attack, but with disadvantage because I'm dodging.
That's going to be 23.
Oh, well, that hits.
Yeah, okay. 2d6 plus 4. Take 16 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Could have been worse.
Then it'll attempt to bite you, which I assume wisdom saving throw as well.
Another wisdom saving throw.
17, so he passes.
And disadvantage on that attack.
To bite you. That is going to be a 19.
That hits.
1d6 plus 4, so 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Troll B stands up. And he can only move 3. 1, 2, 3. Roll for the recharge. Does not recharge. Karl, you are up. Vinny on deck.
Well, since he got back up, he still has my hunter's mark on him. So we're going to shoot him again. So that's how we do. Oh, okay. Dirty 20 to hit, so that's probably going to hit.
Yeah, 20 hits.
Yep. And then 11 plus 15 damage on the shot.
On which?
Bravo.
15 damage. He drops again.
Cool. We'll take our second shot on Alpha. Hit. That will be 9 total damage on Alpha. And that is my turn.
Okay, Vinny, you're up.
All right. For my action, I'm going to cast Mage Hand and hold it up to the troll's face to try to blind it. From a bonus action, I'm going to disengage and get the F out of there.
Okay.
And in my turn that way.
Talgar, you're up. Vesmir on deck.
Is this the wall that I'm next to? Is it a solid wall, or are there actually gaps in it like this that looks like I can fit through?
There's actual gaps in it that you can navigate.
All right, I want to make my way to Troy.
Okay.
I'll do a little enmity on him and swing. $21 to hit.
Yep.
It's gonna be 16 damage, and I'm gonna swing again. Nat 20.
Nice.
And that's gonna be 23 damage. And that will be my turn.
The creature is bloodied.
Can you smite?
Does-
No, my bonus action was the enmity.
Oh man.
Vesmir, you are up.
Yep, I'm going to shoot a ray of frost at the troll A, and that is a 12 to hit.
Nope.
And I'm going to just move away a little bit. And that's my turn.
Okay, Tyee, you're up.
Troll B is staying down.
It has not reached his turn. He got up out of the water, moved forward, was dropped again.
Oh, B did?
Yep.
Yes. He is on the ground, currently prone.
Alright, great. Yeah, B is gonna be a recipient of a produce flame.
Alright.
No, he's not. It's a 10.
Yeah, no, he's not.
But I'm gonna hit him with an archery bolt anyway.
Okay.
He's down and unconscious, right? So it's just a normal roll.
Normal roll.
Okay. It's a 23, so
That hits.
7 radiant damage.
Okay. It burns him some more. Troll A is going to...
Will it get disadvantaged because it's got a mage hand in its face?
I will give whoever I swing at partial cover.
Fair.
But mage hand's kind of translucent, so maybe partial coverage. Let's see here. It is going to swing twice on Talgar with its claws. Talgar, you're not in defensive, right?
No, sir.
So 20
It's gonna miss.
goes for the bite. Misses as well. He stands up briefly, I'm sure. 1, 2, 3. Keeps lumbering forward. And Karl, you're up, Vinny on deck.
Yeah, I'm not liking the look of this dude. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can't move there. I'll move there. Nope. Can I? I'll move like right back. Oh, weird. Okay, whatever. I think there's like a tree in this spot. That's fine. This is fine. No. Yeah, I can't move there. I'll move there. Okay. Sorry, I was just trying to still a shot on B. So we're going to continue shooting B.
A.
Or no, I'm going to shoot B because he got back up and he still has my hunter's mark.
Yeah.
Yep, you're aware.
Don't you have a fire arrow?
I don't have a way to light it. It occurred after I made them.
Just spend an action there with your tinderbox. Just
Exactly. So, yeah, maybe. Do I even? I don't even know if I have a tinderbox. Anyway, well, I'll think about that next round.
You would have a flint and steel in your pack at least. You would have that in your adventuring gear.
Would you want to roll like
You
that?
could spend an action with that to try to light it.
But then it'd have to wait till next turn to shoot it.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Okay. So you take out your flint and steel. Strike, strike. You have a lit arrow. Vinny,
What?
you are up. And Tyee, to answer your previous question, the silver thread, the ward, would have alerted these guys to your presence and they would have attacked.
Oh, okay, cool.
They would have ignored you completely.
Yeah.
They're trying to play Mr. Rogers.
Here we are.
All right.
I tried.
You're good.
I'm going to point at Troll A and go discount archery bolt and cast a guiding bolt at it.
The archery bolt is actually discount guiding bolt.
Oh, well, Vinny doesn't know. And it's only an 11 to hit.
That misses.
Well, that's a waste of a spell. That ends its turn.
Talgar, you are up. Vesmir on deck.
All right. I am going to cast my Searing Smite. And then swing on this bitch. First is 11.
Misses.
Alright, second's a 27.
That hits.
So that'll be 11 damage, and then... two fire damage, and he's now on fire.
Yeah.
And that's it.
With that, he is very bloodied. Vesmir, you're up.
I will attack the same one with a Ray of Frost.
Yep.
That is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
7 damage. I move
Ray
away.
of Frost diminishes the flames considerably, but as soon as you stop shooting it, they burst back up, covering him.
Yay! And that's my turn.
Hi, you're up.
Yes, this guy right here, I'm gonna send a second guiding bolt his way.
Okay.
If I can find it. Yes. 16. That'll hit.
16 hits.
11 radiant damage with advantage.
He's
Next.
Down.
Yeah. I'll hit him with, well, it's kind of redundant at this point, frankly. I'm gonna leave him glowing for next turn. Or,
Okay.
I need to get him on fire somehow, but I can't use my damn produce flame. I will move. There. And I will send the archery bolt at Troll A instead.
Okay.
25. So 8 radiant damage.
8 radiant damage. Alright. And it's
Mhm.
very, very bloodied.
Excuse me. And that is my turn.
Okay. With that comes Troll A's turn. He is on fire. Mindleak, do I take fire damage?
He has to make a Constitution save of 13.
He was on 17.
Then he's no longer on fire.
Sweet. But he was from fire last turn, so he does not regen. He will swing on you twice. Natural 20. The other one misses. So this is 6 plus 4. 18 points of slashing damage. It goes for a bite and misses.
Talgar is not looking so hot.
B gets up. Is going to saunter to over towards the party. And it is going to spew acid that it just recharged. And this time, got you. So, I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 11.
18 for Vinny.
14.
25 for Karl.
Okay, so everybody passed.
And I intend to use woe here. I just need to read it first, just to make sure. Just I want to call it before you roll your damage.
Okay, I'm holding a shit on a dice.
Yes, you are.
Whenever a creature can see about to make attack roll, saving throw, ability check. Okay, it does not apply to what I want to do. Go ahead and go.
So everybody takes 8 points of acid damage. It spews acid all over y'all.
Bastard.
Karl, you're up. Vinny on deck.
Okay, I had unmuted. First, I need to roll concentration. Because I have Hunter's Mark rolling. That's a 10. Oh, 13. Yeah, okay, that passes. Okay, Hunter's Mark stays up. So I've got the one lit arrow. I'm actually going to take a second arrow out, light it from the first, expecting to be able to shoot 2 fire arrows this turn.
That's fine.
First one's going to go at Troll B. And I'm also not going to roll this with advantage, because if I've got a fire arrow, I'm not in shadow.
You will roll it with advantage because he's glowing.
Oh, he's glowing. Okay,
First
well that's
shot.
good, because that was crappy. So first shot. Okay, pretty sure that's going to hit. Yeah. 18. Does that hit?
Yep.
Cool. The fire arrow is going to hit do 11 plus d6 sneak attack. Actually, no sneak attack. He just does the straight d6.
Which one are you
You No, hold. Is this your first attack?
It is.
You have sneak attack. It's an advantage.
Yes.
Right.
You do.
Right, he only has 10 HP, guys.
Okay. It's more than 10. It's greater than 10 with the flaming arrow.
Yeah, that's B.
Yep.
Correct. That's Bravo.
Okay.
Cool. Well, seeing that troll crumple to the ground, we're going to grab the secondary flaming arrow and shoot it at A. That will be another 18 to hit.
That hits. He only has 4 HP, so it's
yeah.
unlikely he will survive this.
I have a +4 on the damage, so no matter what, then yeah, that's 11. It is 11 piercing with a second flaming arrow. So tap tap.
Okay, so he is
Nice
down.
job. Sweet.
Good job, team.
Well, Vinny, I suggest maybe we don't go try to touch the stationary zombies anymore. Hey,
I know that
Yes, let's
now.
leave the peaceful zombies alone.
yes, that would be great. Thank you.
I just thought it'd be nice to have a friend. Another friend.
Were they guarding something in here?
Yeah, so as you enter into the ruins of the former temple-like structure, you notice it is absolutely ancient. very primitive construction. Has been here probably for centuries. There's a strange pillar in the middle of the floor. It's a stone that has strange markings all about it.
Would a history check be of any advantage, or arcana check at this point for this area?
You could roll me a history.
15.
With the 15, you would just know that throughout all of the Sword Coast, there are little pockets and ancient tombs and long forgotten things that probably shouldn't have been forgotten, spread all over, but no real details about what you're looking at in particular.
I turn to Vinny and say, Vinny, I mean, maybe when your egg will hatch, you will have another good friend. But for now, maybe could we see if we could you use your arcana to maybe read what the markings say?
Before y'all get too much more investment in that, as I finish describing what's left, what else is in the room, y'all
Right.
latched on to the big shiny. There's also looks to be a decaying body that looks to be withered, almost in a preserved mummy state. Looks to be a troll that's adorned with different shamanistic kind of dressings. And there's also some excavated spaces in the back of the temple that lead down somewhere below.
Where is this corpse at?
Next to this pillar with the strange runes on it.
Oh, so this trunk is the pillar?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, theater of the mind.
Oh, you're good. I'm very happy with what we got. So there's
Better
like
than a wooden
desiccated,
dowel.
so it's like a desiccated shaman mummy, troll shaman mummy.
Yeah, it looks to have been almost drained. Just a husk of a corpse.
Drained, huh?
Do these runes look like a language or just decoration?
What languages do you speak?
All of them. So basically, the first thing I'll do is I'll spit in my hand, and I'll rub it, and I'll look at the rune at the pillar, and then I'll touch Talgar. Heal and spit, and I'll heal Talgar for 23 points of healing.
Talgar looks visibly relieved.
And then I will cast Comprehend Languages, so I can try to read the runes.
It's abyssal,
Oh.
and it is a warning. It just says locked away below here as an ancient fiendish devil. And it's just basically a warning. And there's some wards on the bottom of it that look to be damaged.
Okay, first things first, I take back my Comprehend Languages because I can read Abyssal. Anyway,
Okay.
so I would recommend.
That's why I asked the languages.
Yeah,
before
my
you
bad.
guessed.
My bad. Abyssal, Celestial, Common, and Goblin for whatever reason.
Yeah, just basically it's a warning and a marker. I think Ghostbusters containment, and now the light's flashing red.
Yeah, I think we should have let this continue. There's something really big and bad down there. And we might have just weakened its prison. Just a guess. I think Vesmir
Well,
can
we
read
should-
Abyssal too.
Well, if this is one of the sources of the undead, I think we have a duty to solve it.
Perhaps. Perhaps.
The tracks that you followed here look to descend down or emerge from one of these excavated tunnels.
What could drain a body like the shaman?
Roll me an Arcana.
Can you guide yourself?
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
guide yourself, right? I'm gonna guide myself. It's a 16 with a D4. It's a 19.
It looks to be whatever that shaman was doing with that rune. Either cost her dearly, or something went horribly wrong
The rune?
at the bottom of the pillar. So there was an abysmal message, the warning and so forth, and there was a big rune or a ward at the bottom that's damaged. It looks like the shaman potentially was fucking with it and
Okay.
Either set it off or something.
Anything stand out item-wise on the shaman corpse?
No, it's just primitive, like
Very
shakers
primitive.
and chalk and just shaman
Yeah.
things.
Sticks and shit, feathers,
Yeah.
yeah, whatever, yeah. Okay, yeah, just a
Twigs
skull.
and berries.
Yeah,
Hippie
twigs and
shit.
berries. Hippie shit. Smells awful.
Yeah. Patchouli and feet.
How old does this corpse look?
In its current state, very.
All right, just out of curiosity, I actually have a mask in my inventory. I'm going to pull it out and put it on her face just to see what her face looked like when she was alive.
That's what that mask does.
It shows the last facial expression that they made.
That's really cool.
One of absolute sheer horror and fear.
But at least I know what she looks like, so if I ever have to replicate that later, I can.
Okay.
Wow. That's like levels.
Yeah. So just to summarize, it appears that this shaman was tampering with these abyssal runes,
Yes.
and they are now damaged, and she's obviously deader than shit, drained. And it seems that they were containing something in this site, but now that is broken. That's not working.
Well, I think the rune said that there was something else farther below, additional.
Yeah,
Yeah.
certainly. Well, it seems we have our work cut out for us. It's time to head in, I think.
By all means, Talgar, would you like to? Do you need some time to heal up first before we move?
Talgar's not looking terrible, but he would feel better going in a little more rested and healed.
Well, I'm sure a short rest is in order after that unfortunate incident with, that green all over you, that briny smell. Not good. Not good.
Because that's acid.
Yes, that is what I was looking for. Okay, we'll take a short rest.
Okay.
During our short rest, I will play Song of Rest. So if anyone uses their hit die to heal, do an extra 1d6 to that.
Ooh. Fucking bards. Why don't we have a bard in the Tuesday game? Or now the Monday game.
There's an extra 1d6, you said?
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't apply.
I'm set.
Okay, is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out my healing thing. It didn't roll.
Yeah, I didn't
Okay,
either. I
while
had to
you're-
do it manually.
While you're figuring that out in D&D Beyond, we're gonna move over to S, Misty Falls Cave.
Eh.
Surprised. I figured you'd call it after that fight.
Let me get a little bit into this first.
Gotcha.
Oh, what? I leveled us up? Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that sounds great.
No.
Oh,
Oh, now you're
my
taking
God.
away. That's just rude.
Man,
Take away, take away, take away. He took away, took away, took away.
We're missing somebody. Seraphic.
I see him there.
I do
Miss-
not.
Yes. Yeah,
I
he's,
see Vesmir.
he's right there by Talgar and me.
Hold on.
No, I don't see him on the board. Now I see him on the board.
Yeah, there you go.
I must have clicked the wrong one. I apologize.
Oh, his token was here. He was not.
Yeah, so I have an icon for each one of y'all when y'all loaded the board.
Cool.
Okay. Alright, let's see here.
Sherpder.
Oh, is the stairs the way in or the way we've come from?
So you descended down into this little top of the stairs area that you're at. Down the stairs is the entrance to the dungeon.
Well, this looks ominous.
Any signs of the undead? I know it's stone, but any signs of the undead coming through here?
Yes, actually. There are dusty, tiles, and you see shambling footprints that lead up this way. There's little pieces of dirt mixed in with the rubble. Here it looks like they dug themselves out and went upward.
Dug themselves out like they were buried here and they rose?
All I can say is that the footprints come this direction and go up the way you just came in.
Okay.
And there looks to be excavation from this side as well.
Oh.
Start making the way in, I guess.
Okay.
I
So
look for
before
any...
you stands a large statue of a horned devil figure. In its hand is a strange black cube.
Hellraiser.
In its chest looks to be a socket that is empty.
Tyee, is this safe ground to be walking on?
Is there anything to it?
What do you mean?
The ground.
Like traps and stuff.
I mean, it looks like just floor, right? I mean,
Nothing seems out of place in this hallway.
I'll
Nothing out of place being, no false tiles that jump out at you or anything.
I'd like to get a little closer, maybe investigate this statue a little bit,
Okay.
just to kind of look and see what that purpose of that thing that's missing in his hand. Any
So it's holding a kind of held diagonally a black cube.
held it diagonally.
Like
Like a
it's
dot?
got its hands out and it's holding like a cube.
Okay.
And then there's a socket in its chest that looks like diamond shaped. That is empty.
Any writing?
There is abyssal writing on the wall.
And what did it say?
It says, I live as long as I eat, but die when I drink.
Hey, riddle. Must be fire, maybe? I don't know.
There are other sounds emanating from the dungeons around you. You hear clinking of chains. You hear the muffled shifting of feet down hallways, echoing kind of from a distance. You get the impression that you are not alone down here.
Overhearing Vinny say it might be fire, I'm like, ah. And I'll produce a flame and see if I can gently send it forward into the diamond.
Okay. So you create flame and push it into the socket. Nothing happens.
Okay, like, it's a good guess. Just doesn't seem to be anything working. Is that cube part of the statue, or is he holding a separate cube?
It looks to be kind of like part of the statue. I mean, like it's just made of a completely different material.
Any idea what it's made out of?
Roll me Arcana.
Charlatan. 20. Dirty 20.
It's made of infernal metal.
Infernal metal.
It's a metal that one would obtain from the abysmal plains.
Does the
Okay, cool.
shape and size of this cube in his hand match the socket in his chest?
No. Give me 1 second. All right, infernal iron. And with that, what was the Arcana check again?
Dirty 20.
It was dirty 20, yeah.
Right, you would know that you've read or come across stories somewhere that this is an infernal puzzle box. It's a container, 5 to 6 inches on a side, composed of airtight interlocking parts made from materials found in the 9 hells.
Well, this shit just got deep.
Usually infernal boxes are used to safeguard diabolical constructs or items. The box itself is immune to all damage. And you know that every infernal box is constructed with a unique means of opening it.
Recognizing the Inferno box from the stories, I'm going to take a step back, like, this is a particularly terrible thing. This is made out of the metal from the abyssal plains. It's a puzzle box. It's virtually indestructible. You can only open it with very specific ways. Vincent, what was the ritual again?
It was about I live if I eat and I die if I drink, and it's a riddle. So I wonder if you use fire on it, it'll do something.
It's hazy, your memories of wherever you came by this knowledge, Tyee.
Yeah.
But you would also know that there are consequences for failing your attempt to open it. Although the book didn't go into specifics.
And what's inside this thing?
I don't know. I original assessment I think is correct. I think that was correct. And I'm gonna snap a flame into my hand, and I'm gonna basically kind of palm the box with the fire in my hand as well.
I'm backing up.
So as you palm the box with fire, It catches for a brief moment. Kind of you feel it kind of heating up as you wave your hand over it. Doing anything else? Just doing that.
Yeah, I want to just kind of engulf it, I guess, and
Okay.
just make sure it's really in the fire. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, you kind of bathe it with your hands and you're completely engulfing it in fire. I need a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Vesmir is really watching this intently as well.
A 27.
A wisdom saving throw 27.
+2.
He is
Okay.
He is very wise. That must have been like a 19 or something.
It was a 19. Yeah, it was a really great roll. Yeah.
But really, it's that +2 from Talgar that got you over the line.
There it
right.
is.
So you
Yeah.
take 17 points of psychic damage as
Oh.
hideous cackling racks your brain and throws you back.
Okay, so it's not that.
What's a
what
puzzle
was
box?
the number again? 17 damage?
Yes.
Yes, 17 damage. Again, you bathe it in flame and stuff. It catches for a brief moment, and as you continue to bathe, you feel the metal starting to heat up and stuff, and then it throws you back.
Moonbeam.
Talgar is taken away by this and like doesn't even pay attention to Tyee being thrown back and just like gets visually involved in this artifact.
Yeah,
Okay.
it might have been the opposite. You know, these demons, they are bastards.
Yeah, but it's a puzzle, so you don't just bathe it. Aren't you supposed to like work it, like turn it, and are there any moving
Oh,
parts?
you said Talgar, and that threw me off. I was like, what am I doing?
I don't know. I've had a long day.
No, Seraphic.
Oh, good. I was just
Tyee.
rambling. Hey, buddy.
What's up?
No. So Vinny was just saying, asking, did it look like there were any moving pieces that you don't just put an element? Maybe you actually work the puzzle.
Does it look like there's moving pieces?
There does not look to be moving pieces.
Or do you put it on fire and put it in the statue?
At least, you know, it's not like a Rubik's Cube or anything.
Right.
You can see that it's made with different facets. They're just airtight, held in place.
Vesmir is just going to pick it up with Mage Hand and just visually inspect it. Does he see anything in particular or glean anything from his investigation?
No, it is smooth and has no other markings on it.
Maybe you just needed more fire.
Is it the same size as
Tyee,
the hole in the chest?
would you... No, it's not.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. Tyee, would you, while I have this in my hand, put it back on fire? And if Tyee is willing to do that, as soon as he does that, I'm going to use, as soon as I see it catch light, I want to use shape water from my canteen to drown it as soon as it's caught on fire.
Okay. So you catch it on fire, and then you douse it with water. You hear a hiss, a little bit of steam, and a couple facets of the box begin to turn and rotate. And then open, revealing a red ruby
Nice.
that catches the light. It almost looks like flame inside. And I need just a few minutes here.
No worries. That was
Wow.
fucking amazing.
You guys are
Yeah,
awesome.
nice one.
Yeah, because I'm like, it caught fire, and then I thought about the second part of the. Well, I didn't catch
Yeah.
the first part of the riddle until Vinny was like, "Oh, it's fire," and I was like, "Oh, that makes sense."
Mhm.
But we were only doing half of the clues.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, I got, yeah, that was my hint, kind of my hunch after, you know, I was like, I wonder if it's like an opposites thing, you know, If it's just
Yeah.
because the abyssal plane is chaotic, right? So they just fucking do whatever they want, basically. You know
I
what
just
mean?
thought
So,
it was a meant fire. When you feed fire, it grows. When you douse it,
Mhm.
it dies. I thought it was just.
I was like, my mind was blown by just that thought. I was like, oh wow, yeah, of course. I didn't get that at all. I was like,
Okay, I'm back.
cool.
So is
You
the
have this ruby that it looks to be the same size and shape as the socket in front of you.
oh yeah, that's that was gonna be my question. There you go.
Yeah, but I was like, oh, how much is it worth? I'm gonna pocket it. No, Vesmir, using his mage hand, looks back at the rest of the party, gives them a nod, and then
Ask
guides
permission
them.
first.
That's for
Consent.
Yeah. I learned
Sorry,
that
I was
lesson.
like, I think this is the next logical step, and he will guide it with his mage hand into the socket.
And then after seeing Tyee get blown back the first time, Talgar is going to stand behind Vesmir, just in case something happens to kind of shield him and catch him.
Oh, buddy.
Okay. So you take the socket or the gem, and what are you doing?
Guiding it into the socket of the statue.
As it fits in, it glows bright. You see tendrils of fire wreath the statue, and the wall behind you, or behind the statue, it begins to move and pull away, revealing a room behind the statue.
Heal and spit on Tyee, so 15 points of healing for him.
15? Jesus. Thank you.
Awesome.
I'm sorry, who are you healing?
Tyee. I gave him 15 because he got thrown back with damage.
Oh, gotcha, yeah.
Alright. So, the doors roll back. The stench of death, decay, dust, centuries of undisturbed air rushes out for a moment. As you begin to descend down the stairs, torches on the far sides and on either side of the doorway light, providing the first room this room has seen in quite a while. The floor is slate black, and don't move any further forward.
Okay.
It's slate black. There are arcane runes and writings, panels and stories all along the wall, all in old form of abyssal. As you enter this room, the altar in front of you, which looks to be made of bone, is wreathed in fire and beginning to take shape and form as a large devil.
As this is happening, Vesmir is going to cast mage armor on himself.
Can I skedaddle behind this pillar?
We're locking things down where they're at right now, and
Okay.
this is where we're going to pick up next week.
Okay, cool.
Ah, good session.
Yeah, nice. I like how it got dark. I like it.
So good.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
I can subscribe.